Hi, Bowen. How are you?
I'm good, Rama. How are you?
Good, good. Gongxi Fachai. Congratulations on the Tiger's Apprentice, which is now available on Paramount Plus in time for this year's Chinese New Year this weekend. Bowen, how much fun was it for you making this film, and did you enjoy watching it as much as I did?
Absolutely. I had as much fun watching it as I did making it. I think making it took a lot longer than watching it, but that's animation for you. That's all filmmaking for you. I was so like lucky to be involved really early on. I feel like I really was brought in a way that felt very involved and appreciative in terms of forming Sydney as a character and like getting to watch Brandon and Henry's performances was just so cool. And then knowing, and then like every time I would go in, it would be like Lucy Liu's on board, Michelle Yeoh is on board, Sandra Oh is on board, Greta Lee's on board, Cherry Cole's on board. It was like every day was like more and more, like the cast got more and more stacked, and it was really special to just be like incrementally fed this information as we were doing it.
You played the Chinese zodiac animal rat named Sydney, but Bowen, you were born in the year of the horse. Did you ask to play the horse, or was Sydney always your intended character?
Sydney was always my intended character, but I have lots of rats in my life, and I feel like I had to do them justice. But no, I mean I loved Sydney so much, and um, I had such a great time. Well, Diana Lee Inosanto plays horse, and she did a great job. But yeah, I have horse motifs throughout my house. You can't see, but I've got a lot of horses in my living room on my bookshelf, and I don't have. I always have reminders of my zodiac here.
Did you have to change your cadence or your inflection to voice Sydney, or did you come at it from a Bowen Yang angle?
Well, it was interesting. It was a lot of finding the right, timbre for Sydney's voice, which was interesting. Like Ramen, boy who directed, really encouraged me to like not make it too squeaky, not make it too cartoonishly like a rat, because you want to ground him, especially when Sydney's a human, you want to ground him in something that like makes him seem like a real person who would live in San Francisco. And I feel like that was the nice balance. I mean, that's like the duality that I think uh the movie kind of really explores in a nice way. But like that was part of it in the performance where, I didn't go all the way up here, but I like, didn't make it pure Bowen. I kind of found a nice middle ground.
I'm curious, what are some of your Chinese New Year traditions? What do you usually do? How do you celebrate it every year?
Well, my parents have been really fastidious over my upbringing about making sure that it's dumplings to start and noodles to end. That's what they like to do. And as in like, and especially in terms of trips, if you're traveling for Lunar New Year, you do dumplings before you travel, noodles when you land, noodles when you arrive at the place. So that's I think that might be like a Northern Chinese thing. That's something that I always remember. Red envelopes I love to give. I'm gonna catch the lion dance if I can in Chinatown or in Sunset Park in Brooklyn where I live. And there's a party on Saturday that I'm going to called Bubble Tea, which is like run by a lot of fun Asian artists in New York. And I'm gonna go with some friends to that, and it's gonna be a nice party. And I can't wait to celebrate. I can't wait to see all the dragon motifs that everyone's gonna wear.
I definitely love getting the red envelopes for sure. As an Asian American myself, I would like to say thank you, Bowen, for representing us out there, representing our community out there in Hollywood. I know that historically it has always been challenging for us Asian Americans to thrive in this business. So, what is your advice to aspiring Asian American comedians, writers, and actors out there who want to reach your level of success?
I think just focus on getting the thing made. Whether that means going out on stage and performing or getting your things written. As long as you have the material, that's what kind of opens up all the doors. And so just make it about the work. And I know that's a very that might be like a familiar concept to a lot of Asian people, which is just to like keep your nose to the grindstone. But I think also at the same time, make sure you stay steadfast in who you are and I mean, that's what this movie is about, is just to have some self-knowledge, and that's your power. That's what ends up kind of making Tom heroic in the end. And I think that's kind of a beautiful universal thing, especially for APIs. Um, it's an important part of our development. It's an important part of being Asian American, I think, because it's constantly being challenged or delegitimized or devalued. It's about finding the value within and then just kind of putting that out there to work, whatever that means to you.
And finally, is there going to be the Tiger's Apprentice 2? Are there plans for the sequel? You would come back for that, right?
I would come back for that. I think the way that it ends, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the way that it ends kind of leaves a lot of stuff open, and I would love to play Sydney again. I would love to just join that team. I mean, like, I want more from the other Zodiac animals. I'm kind of just like, I can come in for 2 lines of the next movie, but I want to see, Snake, and I want to see Poppy Louis Snake. I want to see Greta Lee as Rabbit. Like, I just want to see like everybody have like a bigger stage for their stuff.
All right, for my fans at home, go check out The Tiger's Apprentice, now available on Paramount Plus. Bowen, thank you for talking to me. Congratulations and Gong Ji Fa Chai.
Thanks, Rama. Gong Chi Fa Tai.